our Prime Minister is all set to inaugurate, dedicate to the nation and lay the foundation stone of multiple developmental projects worth 11,000 crores to revamp civic facilities and develop world-class infrastructure in Ayodhya. The Ayodhya Dham Junction railway station will feature modern amenities and has been constructed in alignment with the cultural and traditional values of the nation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also inaugurate Ayodhya Airport that has been named after sage poet Maharishi Valmiki. The new Shri International Airport is located about 15 kilometers from the main Ayodhya city. Priyanka, our colleague, gets us an exclusive sneak peek of the Ayodhya International Airport before the inauguration. Take a look.
Right now, we are standing right inside the Ayodhya International Airport, or the Maharishi Valmiki International Ayodhya Airport, which has been a very up and down journey since 2014, since the MOU that had been signed by the UP government with the Airports Authority of India. And since then, of course, the work was not being done, but it only picked up pace in 2018 after the Yogi Adityanath government came into power. And then there was a land acquisition that was done in and around this area as well. We'd like to show you how exactly the entire Ayodhya International Airport has been decked up, how the red carpet that has also been laid out, the flower arrangements that have been done, because this is the inauguration of the Ayodhya International Airport, and with that it is a new horizon for the city of Ayodhya when it comes to the development, when it comes to the connectivity of Ayodhya with the rest of the world, because it is not just a domestic airport but an international airport. This of course is the phase one of the entire development of the Ayodhya International Airport, and how exactly this entire Terminal 1 building has also been designed is something of a telling sign when it comes to Ayodhya and what is integral to Ayodhya, which is the Janmabhoomi temple, because what we essentially see is that there are also depictions of Ramayana on the wall as soon as a passenger enters into the Ayodhya International Airport. This is the pictures that they will see of the Ramayana being depicted pictorially in the Terminal 1 building. In fact, the entire Terminal 1 building has also been designed on the Janmabhoomi temple, and that is why we are looking at these pictures, which are very, very important to note when it comes to Ayodhya being developed as an international connecting airport. And it is just the phase 1, and the phase 2 and the phase 3 of the development of the airport will also take place, which will have Terminal 2 and Terminal 3, post which there might also be international flights as well, in fact, that will be taking off and coming to the Ayodhya International Airport as well. But as of now, we are looking at a new horizon for the development and the connectivity of Ayodhya. With video journalist Vipin Mori, I'm Priyanka Sharma for Republic.
Now viewers, let's cut across to Priyanka live from the temple town to get us the ground pulse from Ayodhya. Priyanka, a very good morning to you. We just saw the beautiful visuals coming in from the new airport of Ayodhya, where our Prime Minister is about to land in some time only. And we also saw a lot of cultural activities and programs being organized. It must be really vibrant, jubilant, colorful over there, as I can also see in your background. Please take us through all the preparations, the 11th hour preparations, Priyanka, as the Prime Minister is all set to arrive in Ayodhya in some time now.
Well, absolutely, Nikita. Good morning to you and to all our viewers. We were, in fact, asked to move because of the SPG and the security movement that was going on at the airport. So we are at the rally point where, in fact, the Prime Minister is going to be arriving after he inaugurates the airport, after he inaugurates the railway station as well. And that in itself is going to be a very important part of the Prime Minister's visit, to understand and to see what he exactly says to the people of Ayodhya, as they will be coming here in large numbers. You can see from the number of chairs that helps us understand the number of people, the sheer number of people who are going to be here. A lot of the BJP workers, but a lot of civilians as well, who are in fact present here, people of Ayodhya, all eagerly waiting for the Prime Minister's visit. Let us take our viewers through the itinerary of the Prime Minister as well. He is going to be landing in Ayodhya shortly. at the very same Ayodhya International Airport. Then he will be going towards the railway station, the newly renamed Ayodhya Dham Junction Railway Station, where he will be flagging off at least 7 new Vande Bharat trains and Amrit Bharat trains as well. That helps us understand the connectivity and the development push of Ayodhya that this government has the vision for. Apart from that, of course, he will be going towards the Ayodhya International Airport that has been renamed as the Maharishi Valmiki International Airport, and he will be flagging off, in fact, taking a walk around the entire Terminal 1 building that has been made as a replica of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, complete with the pink limestones which have been engraved with the same engravings that have been seen in the Ram Janmabhoomi temple as well. So apart from that, he will be coming here at the rally point, and already we see the messages of the Prime Ministers, the videos of the Prime Minister of what he has said about the Ram Janmabhoomi even earlier in his speeches, even in his public rallies is also being displayed, and we also get to see how people are waiting here to actually also get a glimpse of the Prime Minister, as they will be getting the live visuals of the Prime Minister inside of the airport as well. And we will also see the Prime Minister inaugurating several developmental projects and laying the foundation stone for the Greenfield Township that was made at about the cost of 2100 crore rupees as well. And this is not just a one-time, developmental projects that are being inaugurated to the tune of 15,000 crore rupees today, but this is in fact the first step in the long road towards the master plan of 2031, because we have seen the entire master plan that has been designed for the city of Ayodhya, that has in fact been submitted to the UP government, and that in itself helps us understand how there will be townships that will be coming up, how there will be 5 to 7 star hotels that will be coming up, and several other recreational facilities as well that will be developed in and around the city of Ayodhya as well. Now, talking about the connectivity, that in itself is the main part of it, because we have seen the Prime Minister time and time again stressing on it, on specifically the railways, and saying that how railways are in fact the heartline of the entire country and how it connects the entire country all together. So that in itself is a very, a very significant development when it comes to the 7 Vande Bharat trains that will be flagged off by the Prime Minister, and how there will be more and more frequency of trains that will be connecting tier 2, tier 3 cities directly to Ayodhya as well, and the same goes for the air connectivity. But it is not just the railways and the airports, but also the roadways that are going to be inaugurated. 6 new roadways that are going to be inaugurated today itself, and we have been getting the ground reports for our viewers to understand how exactly the entire facelift of Ayodhya in fact has taken place when it comes to Ram Path being inaugurated, when it comes to Bhakti Path, the Dharm Path, all of these national highways that are connecting other cities like Shahadatganj, Sultanpur and other nearby cities as well to Ayodhya. Because remember, Nikita, even 4 to 5 years, even 3 to 4 years ago, we had seen that there was only a single lane highway that was connecting Ayodhya with the rest of the country. But now we are looking at 4-lane highways that are being developed, 6-lane highways and overbridges that are also being made. So this in itself helps us understand the kind of plan that the government really has for Ayodhya, and that today will be reflected in the first step that has been taken by the Prime Minister and the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and how these projects are going to be having another effect on the developmental push when it comes to the master plan of 2031, Nikita.
Priyanka, you know what? All these preparations you are telling me about, it reminds me of people, of all the, holy people also involved in this whole process, who once very clearly said that finally Ram is coming back to temple from a tent. Ram Mandir aa rahe hain wapas ek tambu se. So all these preparations, Priyanka, that you have taken all our viewers through right now, you informed us, it shows that the government is making it very clear that earlier when there was only one road, as you just mentioned, and now there are going to be 6 highways that are being built, the airport with all the Ramayan pictures. I think a bigger statement is also being made, Priyanka, that this is Ram's Nagri and this is how it will be. This is the legacy of Ram. And also, this is also a matter of pride for the Hindus, So Priyanka, what I would like to ask you is, what feedback are you getting from people? What do they feel about it? What would this mandir mean as a symbol to all the Hindus across the globe?
Well, Nikita, a small correction there, because it is not just about the Hindus. It is all the communities, in fact, coming together. All of them, reflecting and embodying the Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb that Ayodhya is so famous for. In fact, we will try to go across to a lot of them who are sitting here. We will try to make our way towards the workers who are already here. Not a lot of people here, but we will keep panning our cameras and go towards where people are sitting to get their opinion from the horse's mouth, to understand how they are seeing this entire developmental push as well. Let's get in a word from several of them who are in fact here. मैम, आप बताइए, आप यहाँ पर बैठे हैं, यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं किस तरह से अयोध्या का आज डेवलपमेंटल पुश आज हो रहा है, रेलवे आज इनॉग्रेट हो रहा है, एयरपोर्ट आज इनॉग्रेट हो रहा है, किस तरह से आप देखते हैं?
देखिए, बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक पल है, क्योंकि महर्षि वाल्मीकि के नाम पर जो एयरपोर्ट बना हुआ है, उसको कल ही जो है इसका नामकरण किया गया फिर से, क्योंकि राम लला जो है 22 जनवरी को विराजमान होंगे। तो जो भी 22 जनवरी को हमारे यहाँ पर आए अयोध्या में, वो ये सब साज सज्जा देख के कि हाँ, हम सचमुच अयोध्या में आ गए। जो राम की नगरी थी, जब हम कल्पना करते थे कि राम जी का राज्य कैसा रहा होगा, उनके राज्य में कैसे अयोध्या पूरी सजा सवार के रखी हुई थी, वैसे ही आदरणीय योगी आदित्यनाथ जी ने, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ये सजाने का काम किया हुआ है और भव्य अयोध्या बन रही है। आप सभी आए और राम लला का जो है दर्शन करें। जय श्री राम, जय भारत माँ।
और आप बताइए कि आप किस तरह से इस विकास को भी देखते हैं, क्योंकि अब अयोध्या एक वैक्यूम में नहीं है, पूरी तरह से कनेक्ट हो चुका है। रेलवेज की बात करें तो 6 और ट्रेन आज होने वाली हैं, फ्लाइट्स भी बहुत सारी होने वाली हैं, और रोड्स को भी, हाईवेज भी बनाए जा रहे हैं। तो अब लोग आ जा सकते हैं और काफी सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी यहाँ देखने को मिल रही है, क्योंकि विकास हो रहा है। क्या आपको लग रहा है कि विकास यहाँ पे अयोध्या को देखने को मिल रहा है?
हाँ, अयोध्या नहीं, भारत में हर जगह विकास देखने को मिल रहा है। आप कश्मीर में ही देखिए, उन्होंने बहुत विकास किया। अयोध्या ही नहीं, उन्होंने हर जगह सजा दी है। बनारस की जो गलियां थी, इतनी परेशान होते थे लोग, उनको भी मोदी जी ने सजा दिया है। आज अयोध्या को लोग जो नहीं जाना था वो भी जाने लगा, क्योंकि राम जन्मभूमि तो थी ही, मगर पहले इतने लोगों को था नहीं। आज लोग घूमने के लिए इसको पर्यटक के रूप में भी आएंगे, और जो उन्होंने सजाया, शायद हम नहीं कल्पना कर सकते इतनी सुंदर अयोध्या नगरी हो पाती। शायद बच्चों ने भी नहीं कल्पना की होगी भविष्य में कि हम ऐसी अयोध्या नगरी देखेंगे। आज पग पग पे आप देखिए, हर जगह सफाई का, सब भी चीज में हर जगह डेवलपमेंट हुआ है।
आप अयोध्या से ही हैं?
हम यहाँ सुल्तानपुर से हैं।
तो आपने देखा होगा शुरुआत से कैसे अयोध्या होता था, किस तरह से जो छोटी गलियां होती थी। तो क्या क्या चेंज आपको देखने को मिल रहा है पिछले 3 से 4 साल?
हमने देखा जो फ्लाईओवर बन रहे हैं, उसका सुंदरीकरण हो रहा है, उस पे जो है पेंटिंग बन रही है। राम के कैसे, राम जी वन को गए थे, राम जी का कैसे राज्याभिषेक हुआ था, उसके बाद कैसे राम जी वापस आए तो कैसे लोगों ने उसको सजाया संवारा, और रावण का कैसे वध किया। हर चीज़ों को जो है उसे उकेरा जा रहा है। बहुत ही सुंदर भव्य नज़ारा है अयोध्या का, और इतनी सुंदर लाइटिंग है, और मोदी जी और योगी जी है तो सब कुछ मुमकिन है। अयोध्या में राम जी 22 तारीख को आ रहे हैं, सभी आप लोग स्वागत करिए, हम सब स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
उत्सुकता है राम जन्मभूमि टेम्पल की भी, मंदिर की भी. So essentially that is the feedback and the enthusiasm of the people. In fact, all of them saying how they are in fact witnessing this development on the ground. They are looking at the highways that are being made. They are looking at the flight connectivity that is going to be made possible, commercially available on 6th of January. From 6th of January, starting with Delhi and then to tier 2 cities as well, starting with Ahmedabad and then other cities as well that will have commercially available flights that any passenger can book. So this essentially is a reflection of what we are seeing on the ground. We are also looking at more and more people pouring in as we do have some time before the Prime Minister in fact arrives here. So a lot of last minute checks, a last minute movement of the people happening. As far as possible, people are trying to come in here and try to get a seat so that they can also get the personal experience of actually witnessing the inauguration of the airport and to also hear the Prime Minister speak about the plan ahead for Ayodhya, apart from the executed plan that they are already seeing of the airport and the railways and the roadways, and what lies ahead for Ayodhya is something that people are also waiting for. More people in fact here. Let's keep trying to speak to them. Let's keep trying to ask them how exactly they are also looking at it. सर आप बताइए, आप अयोध्या से?
जी अयोध्या से हैं।
तो आपने कितना बदलाव देखा है अयोध्या में? पहले छोटी गलियां होती थी, या पहले रोड्स इतनी नहीं थी, या बिल्डिंगें इतनी नहीं थी, एयरपोर्ट की किसी ने कल्पना नहीं की थी? किस तरह से आप देखते हैं पूरा?
कल्पना से परे बदलाव है मैडम, जो कल्पना हम लोग किए थे उससे परे बदलाव है, बहुत ज़्यादा बदलाव हुआ है। बिल्कुल पूरी अयोध्या राममय हो गई है। जी
क्या क्या आपने अनुभव किया है जब आपने अपने इतना समय बिताया है अयोध्या में? तो क्या क्या अनुभव किया है कि बदलाव हुआ है?
अरे सड़क के मामले में, हवाई अड्डा यहाँ हम लोग अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मिल रहा है, ट्रेनें सब बढ़ रही हैं, सब बदलाव ही बदलाव है।
आप बताइए।
यहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा विकास हुआ है। देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री माननीय श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एयरपोर्ट बना करके इतना अच्छा कार्य किया, इतना शानदार कार्य किया है, जिससे कि कनेक्टिंग फ्लाइट्स यहाँ पे हो जाएंगी और अयोध्या दर्शन करने के लिए जो पूरे देश के कोने कोने से लोग यहाँ पर आएंगे उनको बहुत ही अत्यधिक लाभ होगा। अयोध्या पर पिछली सरकारें ध्यान नहीं करती थी, लेकिन माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ऐसा ऐतिहासिक कार्य करके अयोध्या को ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे देश को एक बहुत बड़ा शानदार गिफ्ट देने का काम किया है।